Have you ever paused to consider that something as seemingly small and simple as the nuts you snack on could actually make the significant difference between strong, lasting erections or a silent, gradual decline, especially after the age of 60? It is a thought that rarely crosses most men's minds, yet the reality is that certain nuts possess the incredible ability to supercharge circulation, naturally boost testosterone levels, and fire up sensitivity. On the other hand, there are others that can slowly choke off healthy blood flow, dull crucial nerve endings, and quietly sabotage your performance without you even realizing it, which is why paying close attention to your choices is so profoundly important. In this essential video, I will carefully reveal 5 of the very best nuts for sustained energy, overall vitality, and rock-solid performance that you can count on. And just as importantly, I will also warn you about 2 surprisingly common nuts that are quietly working against you and your goals. I strongly urge you to stay tuned all the way until the very end, because that last bad nut is one that a vast majority of men consume almost every single day, and it could be silently draining your confidence and vigor without your knowledge. Before we dive deep into the detailed list, however, it is absolutely vital that we first take a moment to truly understand why nuts are so incredibly important for male sexual health and performance. Erections, after all, are not just about simple desire. They are a complex process involving optimal blood flow, strong nerve function, and balanced hormones all working together in perfect harmony. Nuts deliver a powerful combination of healthy fats, essential amino acids, critical vitamins, and key minerals that directly feed and support these very systems. For instance, omega-3 fatty acids work to keep your arteries flexible and clear, while arginine effectively boosts nitric oxide production, which is the master compound that opens blood vessels wide. Zinc, another crucial component, actively fuels testosterone production, and potent antioxidants work diligently to protect delicate nerve endings from oxidative damage. Together, these powerhouse nutrients synergize to make your erections significantly firmer, your stamina noticeably longer, and your daily energy levels far more reliable. But it is absolutely critical to remember that not all nuts are created equal. Some support the system beautifully and effectively, while others, unfortunately, tilt the balance in the wrong direction, raising unhealthy inflammation, spiking omega-6 levels, and quietly blocking the vital blood flow you need. So, with that foundational knowledge in place, let's carefully separate the helpers from the troublemakers, starting with the first nut on our performance boosters list: walnuts. These may look simple and unassuming, but they are genuinely one of the most powerful natural foods for enhancing male vitality. Walnuts are densely packed with omega-3 fatty acids and the valuable amino acid arginine, which your body efficiently converts into nitric oxide. And as you now know, nitric oxide is indeed the master key for achieving strong erections. It signals your arteries to relax and expand, allowing blood to surge freely into the erectile tissue, and most importantly, stay there. Without enough nitric oxide, firmness inevitably weakens, but with plenty of it, erections become fuller, stronger, and vastly more reliable. But the benefits of walnuts certainly don't stop there. They also deliver robust antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenols that directly protect your nerves. Healthy nerves are absolutely essential for pleasure because they carry the critical signals from your brain to your penis. When those nerves become damaged or undernourished, arousal can feel muted, and climax often feels weaker. By eating walnuts regularly, you provide those nerves with the targeted nutrition they desperately need, keeping sensitivity sharp and responsiveness high. There's also a hidden benefit worth noting. Walnuts support healthy testosterone balance. The healthy fats in walnuts assist your body in producing hormones naturally, giving you more desire, more sustained energy, and an overall better mood, which, when combined with dramatically improved circulation, creates a powerful foundation for performance at any age. The best part is that you don't need a large amount. Just a small handful, about a quarter cup per day, is enough to see tangible results. You can easily sprinkle them over oatmeal, toss them into a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them on their own as a convenient snack. Consistency is what matters most here. Over weeks and months, many men report noticing not only firmer erections, but also more natural energy, greater responsiveness, and stronger, more satisfying orgasms overall. The second nut on our list is almonds, and these are truly a powerhouse for supporting both circulation and hormonal health. Almonds are loaded with vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy monounsaturated fats. Vitamin E is a strong antioxidant that effectively reduces oxidative stress inside your blood vessels. Think of oxidative stress as a kind of rust that slowly stiffens and damages your arteries over time. Vitamin E acts like a protective polish, safeguarding the lining of your blood vessels and keeping them flexible so blood can move easily where it needs to go. Magnesium, on the other hand, plays a direct and vital role in hormone balance. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that works like a thief against your precious testosterone. High cortisol doesn't just make you feel tense and anxious. It literally steals your body's ability to produce testosterone. And when testosterone is low, desire fades, erections weaken, and performance suffers significantly. By providing a rich source of magnesium, almonds help break that vicious cycle. They calm the stress response and give your testosterone the space it needs to rise again. But almonds do something else that many men overlook. They support steady energy metabolism. The nutrients in almonds help your body convert food into reliable fuel, rather than causing unhealthy sugar spikes and crashes, which means more mental alertness, less fatigue, and more dependable energy for intimacy. When you feel more awake and energized, you naturally feel more confident and ready to perform. Of course, how you eat them matters a great deal. The key is to enjoy almonds raw or lightly roasted, avoiding the kinds covered in salt, sugar, or other coatings that cancel out their wonderful benefits. A simple handful a few times a week is enough to make a meaningful difference. Over time, almonds help keep your circulation strong, your stress levels balanced, and your energy steady. That's exactly the combination you need for fulfilling intimacy after 60, involving firm blood flow, healthy hormones, and reliable stamina, all working seamlessly together. The third nut is the mighty pistachio. These small green nuts may look unassuming, but they are one of the best natural sources of arginine, the amino acid your body converts into nitric oxide. And as we've already discussed, nitric oxide is the master switch that tells your blood vessels to open wide and let blood rush into the erectile tissue, and most importantly, stay there. Without enough nitric oxide, erections are weak and short-lived, but with plenty of it, circulation flows freely and firmness returns reliably. But what makes pistachios especially exciting is that solid science backs up their benefits. Studies have shown that men who eat pistachios daily for just a few weeks see measurable, objective improvements in erectile function. That means these nuts are not just a healthy snack. They are a true functional food for enhancing performance. But the benefits certainly don't stop there. They also are rich in plant-based compounds that actively lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol. LDL builds up inside arteries like stubborn sludge, narrowing them and restricting blood flow. And when those arteries are in your pelvic region, your erections suffer directly. By effectively lowering LDL, pistachios help keep the pathways to your penis wide open, so blood can flow easily when you need it most. The best way to enjoy them is to snack on a handful in the afternoon. They don't just curb hunger, they actively fuel your circulation, supporting firmer erections and better overall vascular health. Over time, you may notice not only stronger erections, but also better all-day energy and endurance, which makes them a fantastic addition to your diet. Now let's move to the fourth nut, Brazil nuts. These stand out for a very different reason. Their sky-high content of selenium. Selenium is a trace mineral, but it plays a major role in male vitality. It supports testosterone production, sperm health, prostate function, and overall energy levels. Without enough selenium, your testosterone can dip, leaving you with weaker desire and softer erections. Most men don't realize it, but selenium deficiency is surprisingly common, especially with advancing age, and the fix couldn't be simpler. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day can provide your entire daily selenium needs. But here's the crucial catch. More is definitely not better, as too much selenium can actually be harmful because it builds up in the body over time. That's why one or two is the perfect sweet spot, not a whole handful. Think of Brazil nuts as a natural testosterone booster you can easily snack on. Having one or two in the evening is especially powerful because it supports your testosterone production overnight, meaning you often wake up with more desire, more natural energy, and firmer morning erections. It is simple, natural, and remarkably effective. The fifth and final performance-boosting nut is the humble hazelnut. These little round nuts may be best known for their role in chocolate spreads, but on their own, they are a genuine powerhouse of nutrients for circulation, hormones, and energy. Hazelnuts are especially rich in folate, magnesium, and heart-healthy fats that work together to reduce inflammation and improve blood vessel health. And as we've seen again and again, when blood vessels are relaxed and flexible, erections become firmer and more reliable. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, plays a critical role in nerve function. Your nerves are the electrical wiring of arousal, carrying the signals from your brain down to your pelvic region and back again. Without enough folate, those signals weaken and sensitivity fades, but by nourishing the nervous system, hazelnuts help keep arousal alive and climax intense, giving you back the kind of responsiveness you may have thought was gone for good. Magnesium is another key nutrient in hazelnuts, and it works like a calming force inside your body, lowering cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly undermines testosterone. High stress equals low testosterone, and low testosterone equals poor performance. By bringing cortisol down, hazelnuts free your testosterone to do its job, boosting desire, improving mood, and supporting firmness. But hazelnuts do more than just support blood flow and hormones. They are also incredibly satisfying without being heavy, making them perfect for men who are watching their weight. Weight management matters a great deal because excess belly fat actively suppresses testosterone production and fuels inflammation, both of which severely damage erections. Reaching for hazelnuts instead of processed snacks is a small change that pays off in both hormone health and long-term vitality. When eaten consistently, hazelnuts beautifully round out the circulation puzzle. They reduce inflammation, protect your nerves, calm your stress response, and support hormone balance, all in one small handful. Together with the other nuts we've discussed, they create a powerful foundation for energy, stamina, and performance well into your 60s and beyond. Now that we've thoroughly covered the 5 best nuts, let's talk about the ones that unfortunately work against you. These are nuts that, when eaten in excess or prepared the wrong way, can actively sabotage circulation and hormone balance. The first nut that hurts erections is the common peanut. Peanuts may be the most popular snack around, but here's the truth. They're not actually nuts at all. Technically, they're legumes, and they come with some hidden drawbacks. One of the biggest concerns is that peanuts are often contaminated with mold toxins called aflatoxins. These toxins place significant stress on your liver, and when your liver is struggling, it can't regulate hormones properly. That alone can lower testosterone and leave you feeling sluggish and low energy. There's another problem with peanuts. They're naturally very high in omega-6 fatty acids. While your body does need a small amount of omega-6, most modern diets already get far too much of it. When omega-6s are out of balance with omega-3s, they trigger widespread inflammation throughout your body, and inflammation is the enemy of erections. It stiffens arteries, slows circulation, and can even irritate your prostate. Now, having a handful of peanuts once in a while won't ruin your health, but relying on them as your main snack day after day is a different story entirely. Over time, the combination of aflatoxins, high omega-6s, and the added salt or oils in processed peanut products can chip away at your circulation and quietly drag down testosterone levels. If you want better performance, peanuts should be the occasional exception, not the daily rule. The second one to be cautious with is cashews. Cashews are delicious, creamy, and often a favorite in mixed nuts. But when it comes to performance, they come with some significant catches. Cashews are high in phytic acid, a natural compound that binds to minerals like zinc and magnesium and makes them harder for your body to absorb. This matters immensely because zinc is one of the most important minerals for male health. Without enough zinc, testosterone drops, sperm health suffers, and even your prostate can become more vulnerable. Magnesium, which also gets blocked, is another mineral that supports circulation and relaxation. Cashews also carry a higher carbohydrate load compared to most other nuts. That means eating a lot of them can spike your blood sugar, especially in the evening. Every time blood sugar spikes, insulin rises, and chronically high insulin lowers testosterone and fuels belly fat, both of which work directly against your energy, your confidence, and your firmness. Like peanuts, cashews are not dangerous in very small amounts. A few sprinkled on a salad or in a stir-fry won't hurt you. The issue arises when cashews become your go-to snack, eaten from the hand day after day. Over time, they can work against your performance goals, stealing away the minerals and hormone balance you need to stay strong and vital. So here's the bottom line. The 5 nuts that actively boost performance are walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts. They improve circulation, protect nerves, and fuel testosterone naturally. The 2 nuts to consciously limit are peanuts and cashews because they promote inflammation, block key minerals, and disrupt hormone balance. By making these simple swaps, reaching for walnuts instead of peanuts, choosing pistachios over cashews, you can genuinely improve blood flow, sharpen sensitivity, and bring back stronger erections naturally. Over time, these smart choices add up significantly, giving you more confidence, better all-day energy, and a renewed sense of vitality and well-being. Remember, performance after 60 is not just about age. It's about the fuel you give your body day in and day out. Choose the nuts that support your arteries, hormones, and nerves, and you'll likely notice firmer erections, stronger desire, and deeper satisfaction in your intimate life. Choose the wrong ones consistently, and you'll quietly chip away at your vitality over time. So make the smart switch today. Add these 5 beneficial nuts into your weekly routine, limit the 2 that work against you, and watch how your energy and performance begin to return. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more men's health advice, and share it with someone who needs to hear this important information. Your confidence, your prostate, and your erections will undoubtedly thank you for taking these simple but powerful steps.